welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Animus Revenant. Now, we are hot off the heels of an update. The game just received its update today. Today being Tuesday for me. This will be going up on Wednesday for you guys. And all of the balanced things that they had intended have finally been put into the game. They've apparently decreased the line of sight of enemies, so you have the option for stealth. They've also apparently allowed you to be able to backstab enemies and attack them while they're downed, which is nice. Don't know how useful that's going to be here, though. You know? Then again, I don't really need to stand around waiting for these guys, do I? That ended a lot faster than I thought it would. But no one seems to be approaching. And now my chair is sinking again. One moment. Also, they've apparently added the ability to dodge or roll out of... I don't really remember how it was phrased, but from what I read, it felt like they meant you could... According to what I read, it felt like you would be able to... Glad I remember the guy has some lunge. It felt, according to what I read, it seemed like you'd be able to interrupt your attacks by dodging. But that, as you can see, is not actually the case. So, I don't know. Anyway, am I even going in the right direction? Huh, so I could have just killed him then. See, when I read that I have increased opportunities for stealth, I assume it to mean stealth as I imagine it to be, which is avoiding combat. don't get me wrong, I did read the update notes. There just wasn't... There just wasn't a lot of actual information. Oh, great. I should be able to get these two idiots to fight. Yep. Have fun, boys. Of course the bastard died in a single hit and couldn't let me get away. It hit me. Still take damage, though. God dang it. That's really annoying. I was hoping the guy didn't see me, but... Of course it was but a pipe dream. So at the very least we'll be able to test out... Really? There was no way we were getting past that with, you know, supposed stealth. Oh, man. So I don't remember the exact path we took. To get back where we were last episode. But I suspect we're on the right trail here. Don't care about what's going on here. Well, great. Just going to walk clean around this while I pretend I was being stealthy. Come on. Go for a full heal. Okay, I just remembered one of the other things that they also fixed. As you can see here, they increased weapon swap speed, which is actually pretty freaking nice because with the way weapon swap speed was before, it prevented you from utilizing your other weapons, especially in boss fights where the bosses were really, really aggressive. It would interfere with your ability to utilize, say, your heal over time or the... Oh, great. Finally caught up. Come on. Come on. You want it, so come and get it. Okay, so there's one guy north of here as well, but I shouldn't need to deal with him. I don't need to go that way. The way these guys are set up, they're going to both aggro on me. Also, one of the really annoying things about having a longer weapon swap speed is that, or a slow weapon swap speed, is that your stamina regeneration stops while you're swapping. It's a weird idea, but it's an idea, I suppose. Really? I am not going to be able to get around these two. And I can't even get a backstab because of the way he's positioned. There we go. I was hoping he would notice. We should just be able to outright go around him. If I don't get too close, they don't notice I'm here. He lied to himself. I have to keep him away from those two. Trying to go for a backstab. get some. Okay, I think our HP is fine, so we'll just keep going for now. So my seat has sunk back down to as low as it can possibly go, and I am uncomfortable. And since I can't actually see them before I get to them, frankly, as things stand, it'd only be a minor annoyance to have to fight these guys together. Problem is, I'm pretty sure that there's one of those guys with the sword, one with the axe, the ones that are on a part of the same faction apparently, and a golem. It would cost me maybe one heal over time to deal with all of them, but I prefer to just go around them. Nope. A guy can dream, though. I decided to fight the easier enemy. Let's try this again. Oh, right. One of the other things they did was rearrange the position of the checkpoints or the statues here. Because remember, there are some places where it just takes forever to actually find them. Like the... what's the name of that place? Sunken Parish. Apparently there's one we actually missed. Two, right? One? No, just the one. I don't even know where that is. We missed a boss, didn't we? Ew, I'd rather not go back there. But if we missed a boss, that's frankly unacceptable. I might go back there on my free time and look around. If I can find it, then we'll go ahead and deal with that first in the next video that we record for this. For now, let's find out why she looks so sad. There are forces at work here that I don't understand, but we cannot allow the king's death to go unanswered. If pursuit is the road to madness, then so be it. We've come this far. We will chase demons. A life was taken. One is owed. Oh. I wasn't expecting this to actually continue in this direction. Oh, great. The path branches from here. So at the very least, we need to see what this is. Oh. Okay. Then the question becomes, do we take the left path or the right path? What is this evil? Oh, pretty sure this is... Oh my god, that area is cursed. He said as if it really mattered because no one knows what curse does. So I get a scythe and a horse, right? I don't like it here. You know what? I'd rather have a horse more than a new weapon. So, can we just get that? Oop, got lucky that time. Okay, I forgot that's what he did when he would do that dash. So I've got to watch out for what is basically an insta-kill. Pretty sure it's dark damage, so if I had some resistance to it, maybe it wouldn't entirely one-shot me. Maybe. And then, with some slight tracking, huh? I'll wait the curse out then. Yeah, no, that seems fair. Oh, thank you. Thank you, good sir. Okay. Are you kidding me? So from the looks of things, the best course of action when he does that is to run to in the opposite direction and then just wait it out. Bye. But since I haven't tested that out, we have to actually see firsthand what that would actually look like in the end. So when he does that dash with the clouds, I don't know. The range on those is actually pretty significant. I'm just going to avoid him until the curse runs out. Dang it. Rude? I wasn't that close. Not even going to chance it. To be fair, it's not that difficult of a boss. So long as you know what the actual threat is. He won't do the charge unless he's within a certain range of you, which is an interesting idea, but one you can abuse. And like this, you can see them coming more easily. So I prefer to keep him above me. Okay. And we're waiting for the last one. So we have to deal with it one more time. Might not be able to outrun it. There we go. Come on then. Single swipe. Ow! Bye-bye. Okay. I should have died there. But I did not. Okay. I did not expect a new phase with an entirely separate health bar. And it poisons. Oh my god. What the actual... That's silly. Ow. We very well could lose this because I was screwing around before. See? That's rude. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. Okay, so Mott has an entirely second phase with a full health bar. That's different. So, first things first, I raise my chair again. I don't have any weapons that I can make that I I don't even know how the elemental system works here. Enemies could be weak against whatever, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. Anyway, this weapon does way more damage than anything else I have would, even with its element being considered, unless element. No. So, it's best that I stick with this, maybe? It'd be difficult to tell which of his attacks actually are heavy enough to inflict guard break. And there's only one attack sequence that I'm aware of while he's on his horse that could be parried. And that's the double swipe. Wouldn't it have been nice if he had already been in his second phase because we left then? So this means he's about to... Right, I forgot about that one. Now he's going to summon the lightning, or whatever that is. Okay. The range on that is dumb. I mean, the hitbox on that. Next one is that. Then he summons the... I'm not even... What? Come on. You can do better than that. I don't know about that. Did he run out of the arena? And then kill someone? He's up there. You can get other people to fight the boss. It wouldn't work with his second phase because he doesn't, you know... Did that mess with his attacks? No. Or attack pattern, I mean. So from the way it behaves, or at least what I've noticed, Curse seems to affect your poise and make you easier to knock down. Though I prefer not to get hit, so I can't really confirm it. You okay, buddy? Ah, okay. Okay, so it's probably likely that you can bring enemies into a boss fight at any point and have them fight the boss so long as they're not part of the same faction. Remember, the only time we've actually had enemies join us in the boss fight was in the... I don't remember the name of the place. The Citadel of Cadmus, where every enemy was a knight. So naturally the boss wouldn't fight other knights. Makes sense. But here, the boss is sort of a death knight and apparently is part of its own faction, so it'll fight other enemies. As a matter of fact, let's test this. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? I lose my memory one time. Come on, you greasy bastards. This is not what I wanted. Getting out of that. I mean, it's free real estate, but come on. Okay, let's get the boss up first. What an absolute waste of effort. shouldn't need to use a full heal if I'm careful. I need to make sure it goes far enough away. Or I could just get knocked down. Either works, really. Okay, I don't agree that hit me at all, but whatever. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Well, I wanted to be full health for the next phase anyway. Okay. Right. It's an entire poison cloud. Okay. Oh, the giants finally got here. I'll just take that free real estate then. I think they're dead already. That's one. That's two. So we can get about 30% of its health bar, maybe more if the guy with the axe had actually helped. Yeah, so I'm right. I was right. I had suspected that if Mott got too close to one of these rocks and he tried to summon those skulls, that they would get caught on this. And only maybe one or two would actually be released. I suppose I could waste time until this is ready. So, as you saw, we can use enemies to actually kill him. But, well, to actually kill him in his first phase. In the second phase, there's just no chance. He's way too fast, and I've got no options. I don't know. As it stands, I really don't think I can beat Mott right now. And if he has the Gatekeeper's key, well, there's nothing I can really do. That said, I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to concede that right now I just can't win. I've looked at all of the weapon types that I have available in combination with the abilities they have, and I just don't see anything that gives me a better edge than the combination I'm using right now. I spent a little time, I went back to the Forge of the Unremembered, or whatever it's actually called, and I looked through the entire list of weapons, including the new ones that were available. There's nothing I can actually make that's going to help. Oh, right. One thing of significant importance is that I found out what Curse does. Thankfully, someone had the wherewithal to add that Curse, well, one of the weapons I can make, I can't actually make it right now because I need searing crystals or something. Or maybe I can't, I don't know. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is that there are a pair of dual great swords that allow you to create a cursed fog. It deals a stack of 200 curse per second. But it also says what Curse does. Curse reduces your attack, defense, resistance, all by 30%. That's actually pretty good, like hugely good. Frankly, that's probably something I'd prefer to run if this great axe weren't so good. Now, Curse would be something much more valuable against bosses. But I don't exactly know how stacks work in this game. As you've seen with the boss fight, I can stack Curse up until I'm cursed, and then as long as I'm still in the cursed fog, I can't receive any more stacks until it wears off. I don't know if it's like that for enemies or not. I could do some testing, but I don't believe it would be clear enough to make a decisive hypothesis on it. So, you also may have seen during the fight that I was at one point cursed, and I stepped into an area that wasn't affected by the fog and right back into the fog, and I gained a stack, and it continued to stack from there. I don't know if it works like that for enemies or not, where as long as you keep attacking them, they continue to stack it. And then you've got their resistances to account for as well, so but in the end, I do think Curse would actually be worth it in prolonged fights, primarily against bosses. Things like stun and burst are fine. It's just since we don't know their stats, what they're weak against, and there's no way to find out, it's basically a crapshoot. At the very least, Curse would make the fight easier or allow you to deal more damage. Yeah, definitely deal more damage. It's reducing attack and defense, or their resistance and their defense. So, if you're dealing... Well, defense is primarily related to physical attack, isn't it? Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I? Wouldn't help. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, see, defense is only related to physical attacks. And it's really silly how much damage Mott does despite having 4,500 physical defense. I have no resistance to burst, poison, or curse. No, I don't inflict burst, stun, burst, I was going to say poison or curse, but I do have resistances against them, as you can see at the bottom. With my highest being burst resistance by about 500 and... No, that's... yeah, 500 and... No, 650. That's why it wasn't making sense. Anyway. So if you have a weapon that deals an element on top of curse, it could actually be pretty good. If you're just using a physical weapon, it might not be worth as much to have their resistances reduced by 30%. Yeah, because it doesn't make a distinction between effect resistance or element resistance. So it's just... so I have to assume it's all of them. But as I was saying, I don't believe for a second we can defeat Mott right now. I just don't. The way he attacks, I can't see any opportunity to actually parry him, except for when he goes into the ground and comes out behind me and strikes down to create the cloud of poison. That's the only time, and I tried to parry that before, but there's something you should know. When he comes out of the ground, he will mini stun you, just for like just about a half second, which will knock you out of your parry animation which will lock you out of your ability to parry or move or anything, resulting in free damage. You can dodge toward him if you time it right, and then you'll be able to move freely, but that puts you out of position to parry properly. So the only way you'd actually be able to do it is if you dash backwards in time and then parry, but it's a crapshoot. And then you have to deal with him doing the attack again once you get the parry off, and hope that you can even deal damage while he's stunned. It's frankly the only opportunity I can see for getting significant damage done. His attack pattern is way too well-rounded. Broad sweeping attacks that are all fast, hit hard, and break your block or weaken it. I don't know. So in the next episode, we'll probably head down the left side and hope that actually leads to something, because if we have to actually fight Mott to progress, we might be stuck here. At least for a little bit. I may come back and play with Mott a little bit on my own, but given how poorly I manage my own time, I don't imagine I'll get the opportunity to. Especially not today with how late I woke up. So, this is where we're going to end the video. It sucks, I know, but I know when I'm beaten, and I just don't see a way to beat Mott right now. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back with more. Regardless of what we do in that episode, we will be back with more, and that will probably be on Friday. I'm pretty sure that'll be it. So with all that said, we will see you, and hopefully Mott lying on the ground at our feet, next time.